So welcome to Satsang, to nothing else. Whatever one does or doesn't do, it always starts from the essence, from where it is, from where our real nature is. So, but this will not be known by the mind, nor by the body. It is just a fact, at least one day it becomes a fact. So whatever you start, it's always from the essence, from where you are. So if you need some proof, just know that everything else you can describe it, even in terms of negative description. So you cannot be what you describe. So in the end, you will be exhausted probably, or just you give up to try to know what you can never know, because you are it. And that's it. Then the search drops, and you see that whatever life you have is just aspects of what you became, and nothing wrong with that. It's the way it is, like this for each one. And everything is already played, no? So if you have some questions, or you like to share what you discovered, welcome. Tomorrow is the Mahasamadhi of Papaji. Means, for those who don't know this Sanskrit word, is the day his form died, but it's called Mahasamadhi because he was not identified with his dying body. So he was already realizing, he realized much before, much before, the background of everything, his real nature. So it's like an event happening on the surface. And that's why you see, we don't know death. We don't know, we are not there when it happens. But we know what is a birth. So as it is linked, if you really solve the nature of the birth, then whatever events happen, it's just an event regarding from where you are. Doesn't mean that the event will not be intense or strong. This is qualities of events, nothing to do with that. I speak of the fact of event which comes and goes. And they are called events because they are not substantial. They are not existing by themselves. They exist because there is a background. Yeah, so the Maham Samadhi of Papaji tomorrow. So just have a moment of contemplation about that tomorrow. Yeah, back.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I just feel to say that I see more and more. I can only see what I'm not.
Yeah.
And I still don't see what I am.
You will not? If you see what you are not, it means you cannot see what you are. You can see only what you are not. Otherwise, what you are becomes an object, which happens all the time in this world. So, to realize that it's really realize, they say, words are very difficult to express, but so that it becomes real to you, just don't try to see it. You are it. Be at peace with that. You see if you see all those let's say wise souls, first of all, they don't try to describe it, and if they describe it, they know it's a description. Something slipped. I wanted to say something about it. Yeah, and so a few would speak of emptiness or bliss or joy or self-knowledge and all that. It is to remove, it is a way to definitively say it is not what you know. It's not what you can know, you see. But in fact, of course, telling a description, it's already too late. It becomes something. But I mean to say, whatever has been expressed about it, it is just its expression. It will never be it in its essence. So be at peace with that. What is the difference between a so-called realized one and a so-called non-realized one? It is not that one realized whatever, but one realized that whatever is expressed is the mind only. and the other one still have some hope or beliefs in the mind that he follows. Nobody realizes that. Hmm?
Is it that you see more and more what you are not, or?
Let's say more and more, I don't know, but it's clear. But that is my passion. You see, it's true that in time, in my mind, the mind, yes, is happy to see. That also is not. How to say? But is also quite. But it can happen. And that is very interesting. That makes speaking in satsang. Otherwise, you speak about what? And that's how some people also they just do as if not searching anymore. They just have their life without even mentioning that, or some fall into silence, and some fall into speaking too much. Without counting those who sing and so all those things. So what could be the difficulty? I think it is this uncontrollable desire to experience it, to know it. If you make a something out of what you are, you will eventually have a life with experiences in, means I'm that, I know I am, and experiences out, or now I am not, I am identified, or whatever. That is the plane, the surface. in the surface for someone it can happen, it happens this way. Now if you realized the background, the essence of everything, you are no more bothered by experiences in or out, because you know this is just in the play of its expression. It's not what I am in essence. So that explains what's going on in this search. And that happens because you still believe in the movement. The movement goes out, and because you believe that is real, and then you denounce it, you investigate, then you have a movement which goes in at the source, for example, but you believe that that is the real one, the movement. And in fact, a movement is the mind. There is no way out, no exception. So all that are due to beliefs, these movements, this belief in movements. So just be aware of that.
So tomorrow is the day where Papaji passed away, the body. How is it for you to not to have your master in a physical form anymore?
My master was never in a physical form. And on top of it, he was when he embodied, when I met him. But I knew that the real master has no form. And that saved me, sure. Because when someone phoned me at the moment he passed, said the master dies, I said, oh, Papaji dies. I said, the master never dies. It was very spontaneous that I said that, and I didn't say that because I learned it. For me it was a fact. It's impossible that what you call the master, which is the one who embodied for you what you realize, dies, because the master shows you exactly that your essence is not into time. So that was it. Now if you speak of emotions, it happened that it freed myself in the history of search of the seeker, and so I was full of gratitude and all that. I had one or two thoughts feeling, oh, it's a pity he has not seen it, but at the same time it's absurd. So it was the will, it is. So he's still here, you know. I mean, whatever you understand from it. That is why it is, if we realize it fully or not, it is very striking to meet master of the knowledge of oneself in the life. Your life cannot be the same, and even if it looks the same, you learn that that is the appearance of. something more real, more essential, which is what I am in reality, where I and you are no more there, where the disciple and the master is no more there. Even today, you see, the gratefulness to have met, the chance, the luck to have met, imagine, somewhere in India, among how many millions, myriads of people, one, you are focused on one, and this is the one. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, what I mean, yeah, it is a tremendous event in one's life. And so, you know its importance, and it changes your life. It changes, giving a color of eternity, or just it gives you wisdom, whatever word, doesn't matter much. You cannot forget. You see, my memory is not that great, unhappily, but events with the master, which were in the past very important for me, are so alive. So, yeah. His magic is that when you meet a master, even if you have been disturbed here and there sometimes by the appearance, all that is totally erased, because the essential only remains. All the rest is like the normal memory. You forget with time and it loses its meaning or importance. But what is essential, as it was not in time, it's alive. I will not open my mouth. But you see, when you got a master, if it is like this, your life, when his body dies, then it's like when your parents die, you see, suddenly you have to be your own spine. All your dedication to listen, suddenly you see, well, now I listen, but I practice what I listen. It's not an easy, correct way to say, but So you are left with all the richness, inheritance he gave you. It can be before, of course, he leaves the body, but I mean, surely it is like this when he goes. And it should be like this. Otherwise, what? You would throw this inheritance in 2-3 years? That would be a pity. Then you have to, I don't know what. I don't know the mystery of this manifestation. So. And many people ask, how can I thank you? How can I am so grateful. And the answer is always, just be, just be. That is the best gratitude you can have. Just be. Just listen what I said. What else then?
It's on. Okay. Hello, Ganga.
Hello.
I wanted to share something.
Sure.
2 weeks ago, my mother left her body.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I just wanted to share the experience I had.
Yeah.
It was very strong. I could not be physically with her.
Yeah.
And so I was with her in silence and was very strong connected to her. And yeah, I could also very much, when she left her body, I totally felt it's now.
Yeah.
And yeah, she blessed me in a way very much with, there was lots of picture came to me, all the experiences I had with her, and yeah, it was very strong. Even my body was trembling and lots of emotions. Actually, lots of bliss and light came also, but also lots of pain came up at the same moment. But this was just this experience I had. But she pointed me, actually, I could also feel all her attachments to my body left her. So yeah, it was something also left my body. I don't know, all these attachments to her was strong, very strong experience.
Sure.
And yeah, then I knew, yeah, now it's the moment she is leaving the body. And after all this, lots of silence came, and also, I don't know how to express better. Yeah, it was silent, and I felt very blessed. She showed me in a way eternity. She never left, actually. I also had this strong feeling and distrust. And it was, I don't know how to express better.
You expressed beautifully.
It was very beautiful, yes. Very strong, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, yeah. And today is her funeral. Yeah.
Okay. Be at peace, she's at peace.
Yeah, I'm very grateful to
And
be
in
here.
peace we are not two.
Mm.
In peace we are
Yeah,
not two.
it's true. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. Mm. Swaha.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Actually, all those who come to satsang, it is often due to a parent's affair, circumstances that parents gave. So we have to thank them. You see, it's a blessing in disguise, or sometimes not in disguise, mainly in disguise. Yeah, it's amazing. Only the time is very slow today. Let's speak of Papaji because Papaji said the satsang is existing to remind you who you are. Wonderful, no? The life is very quick, except today, but in business and so satsang is able to boycott that. Boycott because suddenly the love, the attraction is no more an object. What a performance, huh? No, you don't go to eternity time. No, no. No. That's how you recognize your master, is because of this association. Suddenly, sooner or later, you may have this experience of an absolutely different nature, and you may call it the absolute or the divine or the nothing and whatever, but it's really not what you have known so far. Yeah. Isn't it? In the middle of New York, in a business trip. How can you recognize your master? Ah, oof. It's warm.
Hello, Ganga.
Isn't it?
Just, I want to say something.
Yeah.
To be grateful, but for me, it was unconditional love.
Yeah, but this
And
is
I
the
discovered that,
same
Yeah.
gratefulness around it.
Yes. There is nothing to say. It's just that.
Yes, yes. In the end, we will keep this word or what? In this context, we can be cannibals. Because you see, when you meet a master, you have to swallow everything from him, even his shape in the end. You have to, and then you have to chew, take some time. Then you swallow. Cannibals. We are all cannibals here. If you are not a cannibal, you cannot stay here. No vegetarian eating a carrot will do. Master is not a carrot. Well, you see all those practices, surely they have benefits for the life. The practices, let's say, towards a more inner life. Even this study of the pranayam, the prana, the breathing, it goes far, because if you do that practice, you can even be without breathing for a while. And then you can see very much that the breathing is shapes a personal life. But it never gives news from where it comes from. It doesn't touch that because of its unsubstantial nature. So I'm not against practice regarding the life, because it quietens someone down. It makes him a witness, which sometimes it's useful also in this world for a while. But it has nothing to do with the realization of who you are, because you are already it before practicing, first of all, and it doesn't depend on anything to be. To do anything stops eventually at the very source of the creation. It doesn't show you prior to that. It doesn't lead you prior to that. Yeah.
Hello. So when you say this, it brings me back to my life.
Yeah.
So I just would like to share. I was for quite a while with Osho, and I wouldn't say I was with Osho so much. I was with the Ganga, the Sangha, and.
The Ganga is full of Sangha, that's true. Yeah.
And so it was really a time of one encounter of the other.
Sure.
So when it was really intense work on the person.
On the?
On the person.
Yeah. Sure.
And of course there were glimpses, or the mind thought, no, that's it. But of course it wasn't. And actually it was for a long time that there was always this being in a strong encounter.
Yeah.
And I met some master, but only from not really intimate. But and even I didn't know anything about Papaji. So I just became knowledge about him because of the books of David Godman. And then I thought, this is so amazing. And there is one sentence who really stayed with me.
Yeah.
He said, you have to decide to want to be free now, in this minute, in this time, in this. And so that was my real first deep connection. And when I read this in the book, I really stopped reading anymore in this book. I really had to stop. I couldn't keep on.
But it was to read that. Yeah.
Just to read that, yeah. And then through the book I knew about you. So, and now I can see it's less about encounter. It's even letting go about encounter. And what to say?
Not much. But you see, you have to know also that the let go is part of the belief that you didn't let go before.
Yeah.
Listen to that. But surely in the experiences it shows up as a let go. Yeah. You always have been yourself. Always. And you are.
Yeah. Somehow even there was this knowing, so I don't know how to explain. So there was this strong...
I think it's better not to explain.
Yeah.
It was very good like that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Very nice. I would call that the master, you see, your master, a sentence or a look or a silence or something which finally stops you. That's the master.
Yeah.
Hey Mira.
Hello.
Hi. I just felt like when you speak about his relationship with the masters, it's experience that this is a recognition of the self with the master.
Yeah. Yeah. You attribute that to the presence of that one, then you call him your master, for example, your guru, because he allowed you, you feel like that, no? The experience, he allowed you to see yourself. Now, the interpretation of that, he will take care of it if you allow it, because the mind will make something out of it.
Yes. But it's like the self is then become oneself, and that's the recognition in itself when it's felt in that moment. And
Yeah, but what do you mean by self?
it's like it's not myself,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the bigger self. Like it's beyond explanation,
Okay.
and for me that's the recognition together.
It's you. It's what you are. It's your real nature.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the mirror of that.
If you say mirror, means it's still an experience. You agree?
Yeah, it's not. It's just, it was a way to try to explain it, so I
I'm not
shouldn't go
sure.
there.
I'm not sure, because you see, you can have this experience. It's what people have when they have in and out. Actually, they have this recognition, but it's not a good word. You are it. So, or you change your vocabulary, or you see that you took an experience for it. You are free to see that. In recognitions, you see, of course, you had a dip, but the mind is so fast to express, to describe, even if it is in terms completely different than before. But then you are caught, you see. You are caught in the mind, which is innocent in the beginning, but with time it will build again something. That's why I'm so particular. To be radical. But don't worry, if you are with the master again and again, he will hammer your concept. Oops. It's 111. Oh, 111. Oh, 1. Very long today. 2. Duality. Goodbye. Thank you so much.